Just one baby, fitness and training. What's going on? Start of a new week and a new month. Monday, April 1st, 2019, and it's 6:54 a.m. I'm about to get out there and do what we got to do. Knock our little old requirements out. Um, so, man, some unfortunate news happened last night. Um, uh, real popular, real good guy, rapper. Not just a rapper though. Like meant a lot to just youngsters in general. Was really motivating. Had a real motivating campaign. And he used it's like cardiovascular fitness activities. Is the journal for that, and he used a lot of marathon. That was his moniker. He went by when he carried his albums, his mixtapes, and just a lot of things. Even his store, he named it Marathon. That says a lot of what exercise. How can it inspire people, man, to do even bigger things than just a simple act of what people would just call exercise. It's so much more, man. It motivates people to get into ventures. It motivates people to be successful in all aspects of life, man. So don't take this running thing for granted, man. It's inspired a lot of people. It's allowed people to change their lives. And it does a lot more than just make it look better, But we'll get to talking about we'll discuss some of those things when I get back. Just one baby, fitness and training. Just one. Okay, what's good, man? Just one baby. Fitness and training. Just got done with the run for the April 1st, 2019, man. And like I was saying, man, we got some unfortunate news yesterday, man, about aspiring guy, man, named Nipsey Hussle. I don't want to mispronounce his real name, but he's known as Nipsey Hussle as far as his stage name, his MC name. And I was listening to his album called Crenshaw, one of his recent ones. Just to kind of just get his spirit, man. And man, just after doing the run, I was listening to that during the run, and oh my gosh, man, the guy was a totally positive, inspirational, motivated figure, man. Like the guy was just, the words that he kept saying, there was nothing low. Everything was up tempo. Everything was energy. Everything was confident. Everything he was talking about was coming out on top. Run a lap. Talking about the females, and he wasn't gonna let anything stop him. Whatever it was. And then once he got out of his situation, he gets into how, people that question why he looks at the world different. My favorite songs on the tracks was called Face the World. It's really inspiring. And basically what I said, how he, talks about making healthy decisions, and he starts making healthy decisions once he starts getting to this level where he's able to, because he came from a tough situation in California, and there's tough situations all across the U.S. But whatever situation you're in, you do have the power. You can do it. And one of his big sayings I just heard, man, was you can contribute, and that's everybody. That's for people that think they know everything, people that think, in tough situations, people that are so-called entitled, whatever. We all can contribute to the overall, and I'm talking about going in the right direction. But yeah, man, I didn't want to get too much into that. As far as y'all, don't let things like, a passing of an inspiring person get you down, man. It's really a celebration, It's really a celebration. I got on Nipsey Hussle strong because I was pleasantly surprised by Victory Lap. The first time I heard Nipsey Hussle was a Dero track when I was in Germany. I remember Sergeant Mike Nice, DJ Nice. Sergeant Michael Riley. He put one of the tracks on one of his mixtapes, and man, I heard him with Dero. You know, I'm already gonna root for Dero because Dero's from Dallas, and I'm not gonna say Nipsey just took the mic from him or took the song from him, but Nipsey definitely had an inspiring verse on there, man, and brought so much energy. You know, really brought that marathon energy and that victory lap energy, and that was like in 2012, man. And I kind of listened to him here and there since then, but until last year, and I was late on Victory Lap too. I kept hearing so many people talk about Victory Lap, Victory Lap, Victory Lap. Like maybe, man, I remember the Drake beef was going on, and then you had the Pusha T thing going on, and you had something else going on after that. And I went to my producer's crib around, it might have been around September, maybe even October, something like that. And mind you, Nipsey dropped like in February. So my producer said, man, I was like, so what are you on? You know, what are you on, Chef? And Chef was telling me, hey, man, you heard this? And then he got to playing, Hustle and Motivate. And then I got to hearing how they took the Jay-Z sample, slowed it down. And I was loving the way that Nipsey was riding that beat, man. And Chef, shout out to Chef, you know, shout out to Clark. Yeah, man. Wow. It was amazing, man. Like, and then I went and got the music for myself. After I got the music for myself, I was like, this whole album is hard. No wonder they're yelling out album of the year. So I was late, man. But once I got on, oh man, I had to see every interview. And then that's when I got to understanding his affinity for Dr. Sebi and other prominent figures and how he was pushing them, man. R.I.P to Dr. Sebi as well. And I'm not too educated on him, but through Nipsey and through other sources, I learned a whole lot more than a lot more educated on Dr. Sebi and other holistic doctors. But I've always been a fan, and natural is better than synthetic. So, but I just wanted to give my respects, man. R.I.P Nipsey Hussle. Wow, unbelievable. I think it's going to be a resurrection situation. Not to call him something like Jesus, man, but I really think that through his passing, man, a lot of important things are going to happen. I don't think his life was lived in vain. You know, I really think some amazing things are going to happen. I really think that it's going to be a real turnaround, and the tables will turn around. Like I said yesterday on the Facebook post, we came in believing, and yeah, we still believe. Just one, baby. Just one.